welcome, welcome! I'm so happy you're stopping by. If we are just meeting, my name is Kathy, this is my puppy Coco, and it's my DIY, where we do a lot of fun projects on a budget. And in today's video, I'll be decorating my mantle for fall. Are you excited? I'm very excited because I'll be using the candle holders that I made in my last video, the MacKenzie-Childs Inspired. So let's see what we could come up with. Let's get started. So first we're gonna be making a garland, and I'll be using this leaf garland from Hobby Lobby as my base. You can also get some garlands from the Dollar Tree. Of course, they're not as full, so you have to get more than one. And if you don't have a fireplace mantle, you can use this garland around the door, on your dresser, anywhere really. And we're gonna fill in our garlands with Dollar Tree florals. I love these leaves with the acorns. I love the green hotbush or the green hydrangea. Whatever colors match your decor. Some of my favorites are these daisies, and of course the little pomegranates and the glittery branches. As you know, I'm trying to complement my MacKenzie-Childs Inspired, so I'll be bringing some gold as well. I love these golden ferns. These are new to Dollar Tree this season. They also have these golden maple leaves with the clip in the back. And of course, pumpkins. I'll be using these that I got on clearance at Target last year. Of course, Dollar Tree sells 3 little pumpkins for $1. That's a great deal as well. You might have to paint them to complement your decor. Plus optional items like dry grasses and dry flowers from the outside if you want to incorporate them in your decor. And I'll be using some of my golden spray paint to accent some of these dry flowers. And of course, we're going to be using the black and white ribbon. You can find the Harlequin pattern at a Hobby Lobby on sale for only $5 compared to the real MacKenzie-Childs ribbon is just pennies. And also this one is my favorite find from Walmart this season. Also, if you like to add some lights to your garland, Dollar Tree sells these. You need more than one pack, of course. And of course, some command hooks to hang your garland. So first, I'm going to set my dry flowers in styrofoam and then gently sprinkle them with gold paint. Next, set your command hooks. One on the left, one in the middle, and one on the right. And if you have any questions about my fireplace, you want to refer back to this video. I explain in detail where I purchased everything and provide the links for you for the fireplace, the shelf, and everything else, okay? So once the hooks are set, about 15 minutes or so, you can hang your garland. And don't forget to fluff it up. Mine is an old one. I've had it for years, so it required a little bit more TLC. There's some vines there that were all bent, so I used my pencil to curl them back up. And I think now it looks pretty decent. Now I'm going to add the Dollar Tree garland to it. It just gives a little bit extra color and volume. It's always nice to layer more than one. Next, I first plug in the lights and then distribute the cord from left to right and tie it down with some floral wire. And I'm gonna use some extra leaves to cover the cord that goes to the outlet. Ooh, my helper just arrived. Meet Tweety. Say hi, besties. Hi, besties. So I covered that wire right there. And now I'm gonna attach some ribbon. I'm gonna measure about 6 to 8 inch tail, pinch it, and run it across just like so. I'm gonna use some floral wire to tie down the ribbon to the garland. Pinch it and attach it on the other side. Let some of that ribbon show from underneath. And just so you know, this is about 12-15 inches. And I'm just gonna tie it down somewhere in the middle of my mantle. And then we're gonna leave a tail about the same length, 6 to 8 inches. We're gonna cut it there at an angle so we get a nice fishtail. Same thing on the other side, fold in half and cut at an angle towards the folded edge. All right, so we got the middle done, and now we're gonna attach on both corners. To make it easy, I already pre-cut the ribbon. The remainder of the walnut ribbon is just 2 equal pieces, and then 2 checkered pieces, more or less about 25 inches long. And same thing here, we're gonna pinch about 6-8 inch tail. We're gonna attach it right there on the side of the garland. And just run it across, pinch it, leaving 6 to 8 inch long tail, and attach it right there. And this is easy, you know, don't stress the ribbon. When it's cut in smaller pieces like that, it's easy to manage. You can't go wrong with that. As a matter of fact, I'm watching my show and I'm decorating for you here. I don't know if any of you are the Office fans. Raise your hand if you are. I think it's hilarious. This is the episode where Michael promised the kids to pay for their college tuition when they were in 3rd grade. And then finally, towards their senior year, he has to go to school and tell them that he's not gonna pay for their college. So awkward. And now we're gonna do the same thing on the opposite corner. All right, we are all done with the ribbon. Here's one more look if you want to imitate exact same placement. Next, we are going to make little pumpkin bundles to decorate our garland. We're gonna use pumpkins, the dry flowers. Actually, you can use silk flowers as well as some golden fern. And since it's shedding, I'm spraying it with some hairspray. We are going to use some old flower stems as pumpkin picks. The pumpkins are made out of styrofoam, so you simply just pierce the stem through it, and just like that you have little picks. And it's great because you can bend and adjust them any way you like. And next you add a piece of fern, and you can just wrap the 2 stems around each other. Next, we're gonna add our flowers. I have the dry flowers, so I have to be a little bit more careful with them. The good thing is that they're free, right? So we're just gonna use a piece of floral wire to tie it all together. And then we're just gonna trim the stems even. Isn't that pretty? It's like a little boutonniere. Go ahead, make 6 of them, and I'm gonna show you later on where exactly to place them in your garland. Now I'm going to show you my trick for making a candle ring. It could be used for any pillar candle, but if you love MacKenzie-Childs and you cannot pay those prices, you want to refer back to this video. I show you how to make the candle holders and the candles all Dollar Tree. So to make the candle rings, I'm going to use the dry flowers that I spray painted, but you can use really any silk flower, and a piece of a pool noodle. I'm so excited to see Dollar Tree bringing black pool noodles out for Halloween. We are going to cut 2 rings about a ½ an inch wide each. And we are going to cut them open just like that. That way we could put them around the candle. Next, I am going to cut a piece of a thin floral stem or a wire and bend it in a U shape and make 2 pins like that. We are going to use these pins to connect the 2 pieces of the pool noodle together to make a nice tight ring around the candle. And if you are wondering about my hand, I burned it again. I was baking bread and I should have used the mitten. And here you can see exactly how I connected these 2 pieces. We have some leftover ferns, so we're gonna use some of that. So as you probably already guessed, the pool noodle is gonna be our floral foam, and we're gonna insert the florals all around it. I'm going to decorate 2 rings at the same time, and I have them set up here the way they're going to be on my fireplace. One is going to be to the left and another one to the right. So I have 3 pieces of fern in each, and now I'm going to fill in with some hydrangea. I have to separate it to smaller pieces and insert it all around. It's okay to let some of it drape down. It doesn't have to be so even all around. I actually love the natural beauty of it. If you like, you can decorate it further with some leaves and berries or whatever else to coordinate it with your garland. Actually, I might remove the grass. I think it's a bit much for me over there. But overall, I think it's very pretty, rich, and so inexpensive. I don't think I spent more than $1/4 each here. They look so high-end though, right? I love that. Ready to see how they're gonna look on my fireplace mantle? All right, it's a start. Wait until we finish decorating the garland. We're gonna have to attach our boutonnieres. We have 6. We're gonna attach 2 to each ribbon over there where we tied it down. Just use a piece of floral wire to tie it down securely. The next one we're gonna add here, and the third one right there. So you know exactly where to attach them. 2 for each ribbon, 6 altogether. So the pumpkins are on bendable stems, so you can turn them any way you like. And here's the look at the whole thing. Next, we are going to add the golden leaf clips. We can add one underneath the garland, another one at the top, whatever makes your eye happy. Next, I'm going to extend the garland on both sides with some black glittery branches. I'm going to add one on each side. And look at this naughty DIYer over here. Next, we are going to add some fall daisies. Just find some empty spots throughout the garland, and later on you can either wrap it around with a floral wire or a drop of hot glue. I want to add a little bit more green to complement the hydrangeas, so I cut apart the hop bush. And I just insert wherever I feel like some green is needed. Lastly, we're gonna add some mini pomegranates to add some more interest and movement around the garland. It's funny how they make your eye travel right away. Actually, I want to add one more to the candle ring as well. I'm gonna stop right here because I like the way it looks, but it's a personal preference how much or how little you want to add to your garland. Would you like to see how I decorate the rest of my fireplace? I actually got some amazing finds, like this jack-o'-lantern at the Burlington Coat Factory for only $6. It reminded me of something that I saw on MacKenzie-Childs website. Look at that one, $275. They had an orange one as well. I picked white, and when I have time, I'm gonna paint the checkers as well. So I'm gonna achieve that look for so much less. Another great find are these boo pumpkins from the Dollar Tree, just $1 a piece. I saw something similar on Kirkland's website for $25 a piece. What? Maybe these are smaller. You can insert a tea light in the back, but oh my gosh, what a great find. I hope you get them in your stores as well if you like them. And did you see these beautiful velvet pumpkins at the Dollar Tree? I couldn't believe my own eyes. They actually resembled the designer pumpkins out there. And I couldn't resist this little guy. Normally, I don't buy signs anymore. I make my own. But he was just too cute for $3.99 at a Christmas tree shop. I love that buffalo check bandana and the border on the sides. I'll be also using some glass pumpkins. I have these from last year from Home Goods. And I will also incorporate some of these MacKenzie-Childs Inspired creations that you had seen me make on this channel this season. If you haven't, make sure you check out this video because it was so inexpensive. All right, let's put this whole thing together. I'm gonna start off with the pumpkin in the middle. It's a bit tall, but we don't really watch TV here that often. I can always move it if I have to. A jack-o'-lantern on one side, and then the sign on the other. I just love that cute sign. I need to have it here. And now the boo pumpkins. How about on both sides of the big pumpkin? I need to raise that one up a little bit. I'm going to use one of these book boxes that Dollar Tree sells for $1. And then I'm going to add the larger glass pumpkin. One here. And how about another one on this side? Yeah, I think I like that. Do you remember this little sign from Dollar Tree? I think last year. I just decoupaged the sides with some buffalo check paper and actually looks similar to this one. I'm gonna still squeeze it over there on the side. And now I have those black pumpkins. I don't have much room left here, but I might just leave them on both sides here. All right, I'm done with the mantle. Tomorrow morning, I'm just gonna add a couple pieces to the bottom bench and we're gonna be all done. Good morning! Look at everything in the daylight. Doesn't it look beautiful? While the orange glow makes it feel cozy, the daylight really brings out the beauty of these florals. And I have a little bench here at the bottom. I like to put this fluffy blanket here in the middle. That's from Marshall's. I have a tall vase that I use on the side to add some branches. For every different season I have different type. And here's my pumpkin. I don't know if you had seen me create this pumpkin on the Dollar Tree wire form. It's just so beautiful and rich, and I think it's perfect to add it here on the side. And on the opposite side, I'm just going to add another large pumpkin. And how about this little cauldron? And here's a special pumpkin. I had received this from one of my besties. She made it out of cement. It's actually quite heavy and painted off-white with some brown accents. I think it's perfect here on the side. And here's some additional pumpkins from Dollar Tree and that Target little pumpkin. I have some leftover with the chevron designs. Oh, and look at that most beautiful decoration right there in the middle, my girls. And here's the pillow that I made in one of my videos. It could be there as well. I also have some old books. I always use these to raise things up if I have to. And finally, I'm gonna use some Dollar Tree leaves, a little bit here and there, just to add some color there. All right, we are done. Please take a look at the whole thing and let me know what do you think. I hope you like it, even if this is not exactly your style, MacKenzie-Childs Inspired. I hopefully you still learned some things that you could apply to your own style and create your own design. Alright, my besties, so this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you're gonna know when I upload a new video. Take care and see you next time. Bye bye!
Hi, Kokusia. Buziu, buziu. Oh my goodness. Wszyscy przyszli mnie odwiedzić. Śliczne.